Yo, what's happening, my people? It's your boy Chance Jollivet, aka Smooth, back with another video. So today, we got top 10 rap albums of 2024. Now, this is my list, my personal list. Like, it's not gonna look nothing like your list. I might not have your favorite artists on here or something. This is the albums that I personally was listening to in 2024, man. What I thought was good artistically, brother spitting, sales, all that factored in. But let's get to it. I did my R&B list, man. It didn't do the best in views and stuff. Maybe people want to hear the rap list. But, and then I did it. It ended up being like 14 minutes. So I'm going to try to condense this and make it very much shorter. So we're going to start off with honorable mention. And honorable mention number one, this album just not came out, man. So I didn't get to breathe with it too much. But it was sounding good on first, like listening and stuff, man. Fat Joe, The World Changed on Me. I'm a Fat Joe fan, man. Fat Joe be spitting. And it still reminds me of like throwback, like 90s, 2000s, like rap. Like sometimes he goes to extra commercial with some songs and stuff. But this had like that old New York feel, man. Like whenever New York rappers was rapping like New York rappers. But honorable mention number two, Dolce, Alligator Bites Never Heal. A lot of people might have this as their album of the year or whatever, man. It's Grammy nominated and all kind of stuff like that. Like, whenever I hear her tracks and I hear her spit, I'm like, man, she's phenomenal. But when I listen to the album, it's like, it spots. It spots like, it's like too much for me on some songs and stuff like that. But she's a phenomenal artist, man. Like, she is cold. But like some tracks just weren't necessarily for me and stuff. So I might have to listen to it a few more times or something like that. Like, I don't know. It just didn't hit like it was supposed to. If that makes sense. But I can still acknowledge that it was a good body of work. So number 10. So this is a brother I used to be like #1 fan. I was a stan. I fell off on it, but I'm still not gonna hate on it. At least I'm gonna put him on the list. So number 10, Kanye West, Vultures 1. So whenever I heard it, I'm like, it actually was good. Well, Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign, I'm gonna give him his props too. But the album, it was pretty good, man. They had some shit on there and stuff. They actually had 2 of them, but I just put this one on there, and I'm not mad at it. Like Kanye, he's one of the greatest artists of our generation and stuff. Like, he crazy as hell, he batshit crazy, so it's not the same. Like, even the music isn't the same, but I can't say that the music is whack. Like, it's alright. It's not by Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy or anything, but he does have his moments. Number 9, Gunna, One of One. And I can't say I'm the biggest Gunna fan or anything like that, and I know he had a lot of personal things going on with him, but I can say that the brother is talented, man. He is a good songwriter. Like, I would say he be spitting. He got a nice flow with some things. But like spitting, like he do be mumbling and shit. Like he got that mumbling and shit with him. But he a good artist, man. Like, I see why even through all the allegations and stuff, like people still rock with him because the product was actually good. Number 8, Future, We Don't Trust You. So he had 2 albums and stuff. I only put 1. And this one right here set things off for 2024 with the Kendrick Lamar song and stuff like that. And minus Kendrick Lamar being on the project, man, like Future did his thing on here himself. Like, he didn't need that for the album to be good and stuff. Like, he did his thing, so I ain't mad at it. Number 7, Rhapsody, Please Don't Cry. This an album that I'm mad at myself at because it's a phenomenal body of work. But I just haven't listened to the album a whole lot. It's like I feel like I don't have the right situation to listen to it. I like to listen to music when I'm in the whip, when I'm going to sleep, or when I'm working out or something like that. I don't know. I just didn't have a lot of opportunities or moments where I just put this album on. I don't know. I gotta force myself to put this on because the body of work is actually very damn good. Number 6. Lupe Fiasco, Samurai. Like, if you was 10, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, or whatever, the Food and Liquor and the Cool and all that, man, like, you know, Lupe is one of the ones. The bad thing about Lupe, he's too complex for his own good. Like, you can listen to the song and not know what the fuck he said. Like, not understand. He is too complex for his own good. But, like, he is who everybody thinks Kendrick Lamar is. Like, oh, he just rap his ass off. Ain't nobody fucking with Lupe. If you just talk about a vocabulary, ain't nobody vocabulary like Lupe. I don't care what nobody say. But it be too much vocabulary sometimes, man. Like, I wish he had that balance, like back in Food and Liquor and stuff, man. Like, but it was a good body of work. It was very short project, but it was good, man. And Lupe is one of my GOATs. I gotta put him up there. He was, at one point, he was in my top 5. Like, he's not necessarily in my top 5, but he up there, man. I love Lupe. Always gonna give him his props. Number 5, Benny the Butcher, Everybody Can't Go. And Benny, I kind of substituted him for Conway. Like, Benny was my favorite, but I kind of think Conway kind of passed him up. But his body of work, it was very good, man. Like, Benny, he do his thing. He do his thing, man. Like, when you want to hear, like I say, like that New York grimy stuff, and I love them Derringer beats and Alchemist beats and stuff like that, like on that kind of stuff. I like that old gangster stuff and talking about selling drugs and just grimy shit. Like, some people, you like gangster movies, or some people like horror movies. It's not necessarily saying you a bad person and you want to go do what they do in the movies. But like, I like that grimy shit sometimes with my rap music. And Benny delivers that. So I ain't mad, man. Like, hey. Number 4, 21 Savage, American Dream. Like, the brother, whenever he first came out, man, I couldn't stand 21 Savage. But he was one of the ones like, I'm not a rapper and stuff like that. And now he actually put effort into the craft. And he has gotten better over the years and stuff, man. 21, like, I ain't mad at him, man. Like, he has progressed as an artist, man. And this project right here was very damn good, man. Like, gotta salute the brother. Yeah. Number 3, J. Cole, Might Delete Later. And J. Cole is my personal GOAT right now. Him and Hove, like, as far as living rappers. Like, Cole is one of the ones, man. Like, I love J. Cole and stuff. But this is like a pre-album or something. Like, you could say mixtape. I don't like to call anything a mixtape anymore. Like, the Dat Piffs and stuff is like, everything is on streaming and selling and stuff like that. So, hard to call something a mixtape. But these songs right here, Cole is just phenomenal. He's a phenomenal brother. And the crazy thing is the project is called Might Delete Later. And he deleted the song, and everybody turned on him for that. Like, the whole project, it was Might Delete Later. So he told you what he probably was going to do it with it. Anyways. But, like, I fucks with Cole, man. And I love what he's doing now with the podcast thing. And re-releasing his projects with more songs and stuff like that. And hopefully the fall off comes sooner than later. But Cole, salute my GOAT right now. The brother that, if I listen to him, I want to grab a pen and start writing something or whatever. You could take that as good or bad. Because I write, but I don't rap. So I gotta buy some more equipment. But then, like, it'll be just for sport. Like, not for consumption or whatever. But anyways, Track 2. Number 2. Freddie Gibbs, You Only Die Once. People sleep on Freddie, dog. Freddie is one of the ones. Like, I don't think too many rappers right now, like, flow-wise, man, I think he got the best flow in the game. I love Freddie Gibbs' flow, man. Like, his voice on the tracks, his breath control and stuff, man. Like, just his content, the beat selections and stuff. Like, I just love Freddie Gibbs' projects, man. Like, the past few projects he's had, they've all been phenomenal. And this one, not taking that away from him, because this is another solid one, another phenomenal project, man. Like, he keeps getting better and better, and look forward to more that he drops. The bad thing about it is he's getting his footing, and he's really coming into his own, but he's already, like, probably in his 40s and stuff, man. So it's like, I hope he sticks around and drops some more projects, man. It doesn't like feel like age and stuff is time to pivot to something else. He do be acting, but I hope he drops more projects. And number one, like I ain't gonna lie, I was going for Drake and the Beef. Homeball one, and this album right here has been killing it. And I'm a big fan, but I think like some people put too much sauce on his chip sometimes. Like everything he does is Grammy nominated and stuff like that. Like I don't think everything he does is like the level that people give it. But number one album, man, I can't hate. Kendrick Lamar, GNX, and the project was phenomenal. They had some joints on there. First time listening, I wasn't like too super crazy about it, like squabble up, and all that right there. But then when you listen to it in the whip, you listen to the different settings, hey, squabble up, hey. But they got some joints on there, man. Like he did his thing, like he rap his ass off, man. Like Kendrick is a superstar right now. He is the superstar of superstars in the rap game. So you can't take that away from him. You can't knock it. Even if I was a hater, but I was the biggest Kendrick fan in the world back in the days. And then I just started falling in love on him, man, because he would go away for 5 years and shit. And I think I resent him for that. Like being a big fan, and I feel like he would be like, fuck you to the fans. Like that's how I would feel, like, cause he would disappear for so long and stuff. So that's my personal thoughts or whatever. At least J. Cole, he disappeared, but he gonna give you a bunch of guest verses or anything like that. Anyways, but he did get number one on this year's this year's list. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be a greatest or most hated, man. Holla at your boy, man. Thank y'all for watching. Peace. Oh, and drop y'all lists in the comment section, man. What should have made it? What did make it? What tracks or albums y'all would substitute? Let me know y'all top 5, top 3, top 10, whatever. Yep. Holla.